Welcome back to Buy or Buy. Today, we're looking at the 2004 to 2007 Cadillac CTS-V, the very first V-Series Cadillac, a manual transmission-only American super sedan that dropped a Corvette engine into a four-door body and earned the nickname four-door Z06. This is the car that started Cadillac's modern performance era. 400 horsepower Corvette V8, Tremec 6-speed manual, no automatic option ever.
Brembo brakes at all four corners. 50 grand new in 2004.
18 grand used today, and the 2007s are climbing fast.
Section 1. Who and Cross Shop.
Why are you looking at this car? Well, you're an LS platform enthusiast who suddenly needs four doors, or you're a manual transmission diehard. Maybe you want a sleeper sedan to absolutely embarrass people at stoplights, or you're a classic Cadillac fan wanting real performance. Or, let's be real here, you are a European car refugee completely burned by the terrifying maintenance bills of the BMW M5 V10. You want brutal, raw power, but you want to actually turn a wrench on it in your own driveway. Naturally, you're going to cross-shop the legendary BMW E39 M5, but those are from 2000 to 2003, and decent ones are already demanding $25,000 to $40,000. You could go play catastrophic rod-bearing roulette with a $20,000 used E60 M5. No thanks. You can look at the Pontiac G8 GXP, but those span anywhere from $25,000 to an insane $55,000. Or maybe the supercharged Mercedes E55 AMG catches your eye.
Bottom line, the CTS-V destroys its European rivals in raw, DIY-friendly value for anyone wanting massive analog performance.
Section 2. The Gems.
Let's talk about what makes this thing tick. 2004 and 2005 brought the absolutely indestructible 5.7-liter LS6 pushrod V8, ripped straight out of the C5 Corvette Z06. Then, for 2006 and 2007, Cadillac swapped in the 6.0-liter LS2 from the base C6 Corvette, giving you a much broader torque curve.
But get this, despite the displacement change, both of these engines push exactly 400 horsepower and 395 pound-feet of torque. That makes this the absolute cheapest, fastest V8 platform sitting in America right now.
And here's the kicker. Tremec T-56 6-speed manual only across all 4 years. No automatic was ever offered. Every single survivor is a manual. It grips the road with a mechanical limited slip differential, GM's FE4 sports suspension, 18-inch V-Series wheels wrapped in Goodyear F1 supercar tires, pulls a crazy .84 G on the skid pad, and blitzed the Nürburgring in 8 minutes and 31 seconds. You're stopping hard on 14-inch vented Brembo 4-piston brakes at all four corners. Inside, OnStar was standard, navigation was optional, and you're staring down an 8,000 RPM tachometer, an absolutely insane quirk for a Cadillac sedan, while sitting in aggressively bolstered Recaro-style sport buckets if you get a 2006 or newer.
Economically, this car was a massive disruptor. It cost $49,995 new. That was Audi RS6 money back then. Today, values range from $18,000 to $45,000 for one of the exactly 10,197 total units built at the GM Lansing Grand River plant. Those 2007 final year cars, already commanding a 25 to 30% premium because Cadillac only built 1,176 of them. Parts are incredibly cheap, LS components are literally everywhere, and T-56 rebuild kits are common.
Bottom line, it's the first V-Series Cadillac wearing that sharp art and science design language that launched Cadillac's modern performance era and led directly to the legendary Blackwing twins we idolize today.
Section 3. The Issues.
All right, reality check. The one critical flaw you must look out for is right here. Early rear differential housings literally crack and shatter on hard launches. This plagues the 2004 and early 2005 cars, causing violent rear axle hop that completely destroys the differential. If that weak housing grenades, it's going to run you $2,500 to $4,500 to replace. You absolutely must verify the VIN production date on these early cars to see if it has the mid-2005 strengthened housing fix.
Beyond that diff, watch out for LS6 valve spring failures on those 2004 and 2005 cars at around 60,000 plus miles. Catch it early, it's a $400 to $800 fix. But if a spring snaps and drops a valve, engine repairs skyrocket to $1,500 to $3,000. Moderately, expect a notchy 1-2 cold shift and heavy third-gear synchronizer wear on that T-56 transmission at 80,000 plus miles. Rebuilding it costs $1,500 to $2,500.
Also, budget $600 to $1,200 to replace worn front control arm bushings and another $600 to $1,200 for rear subframe bushings just to stop the clunking.
We also have some minor nuisances. The clutch hydraulic master and slave cylinders can fail, sending your clutch pedal straight to the floor that runs $400 to $800. Expect guaranteed Brembo brake pad squeal at every pad change, super easy 18-inch wheel curb rash, HID headlight ballast failures that cost $300 to $600, and Bose amp failures running $600 to $1,200. Watch for heavy leatherware on the driver's side Recaro seat bolsters, rare navigation DVD drive failures that cost $400 to $800, and an intermittent passenger airbag warning that requires a TSB fix. And, of course, there's absolutely no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto here. Finally, brace yourself at the pump. It requires premium fuel to feed a genuinely painful EPA rating of 13 city, 19 highway MPG while you sit in an interior full of dated, early 2000s GM plastics.
Bottom line, the maintenance is highly specific, but mid-2005 onwards is fixed, and 2006 to 2007 LS2 cars are absolutely bulletproof.
Section 4. Verdict.
Verdict. Buy. The 2004 to 2007 Cadillac CTS-V Gen 1 is the absolute cheapest way into a real American super sedan with a Corvette V8 and a 6-speed manual. And remember, every single Survivor is a manual because no automatic was ever offered.
The early differential housing is the one critical thing you have to verify. Play it safe. Buy a documented 2006 or 2007 LS2 with under 100,000 miles and the diff inspected. Or maybe buy a 2004 or 2005 LS6, only if the strengthened differential housing is firmly verified in the paperwork. Say bye to any 2004 with the original weak diff and launch damage sitting in the service history.
Bottom line, are you ready to wrench on the four-door Z06 before values climb out of reach forever?